it's Nat Nicole of Mick Rose Therapy Services, and I am back with another video. Of course, before I start the video, I have to thank you guys for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions, your DMs, your messages. I really appreciate them. So thank you guys for your feedback. But before I start, I want us to do a reflection. I want us to take a moment to reflect. So within this moment of reflection, this is a time where I want you guys to sort of just reflect maybe on your last week. Depending on what day it is for you, this may be the beginning of your week or this may be the ending of your week when you're watching this video. But I want you more so to just reflect on your past week. Now, a key component to reflecting is the importance of understanding that we are not dwelling on our week. We are simply reflecting. And when we reflect, we're identifying how did our week go? What could have been better? And then in regards to what could have been better, what are we even in control of to make better? So that if we wake up and the same things try to repeat that made us feel maybe, not as happy as we could have been, we know what we're in control of and we know how to make those changes. So reflect on your last week. Take time for yourself. Really, you can really get into this. At this point, you can pause this video. You can really take a moment, you can close your eyes, you can reflect on Monday through Sunday or whenever you're watching this video and just reflect on how did my week go? Did I give my week my 100% or could I go harder? Okay, so let's get straight into this video. So this is a topic that came into my mind because my topics either come from my little brain, my clients' brains, my friends' brains, or my textbook or, when I'm doing research or whatever I'm doing. So this topic today is the infamous gratitude. So within my therapy with my clients, something that I really like to focus on is gratitude. There is studies that show that practicing gratitude literally has positive effects on your brain. While I was doing preparations for this video, I came across a TED Talk, which I'll link in the bio. In the video that she shared, it was a TED Talk, and she shared more like personal examples, which I'm not going to do in this video. But if you follow her, you may be someone who's watching this video who has had trauma in your past, situations in your past that, don't bring you the best emotions. And that is something that also she had during that video. So watching how she has used gratitude to change her perspective and watching how she applies it to her clients was, heartening because I do the same thing with mine. But more so what made me think of this topic was because you guys, at a time, the quarantine was becoming lessened. We were being allowed to go out a little bit more. Obviously, how it's going now, we might get right back quarantined, but this thought more so came to me when we were starting to get the little bit of freedom. Restaurants were opening, stores were opening. We could go inside of the dining area of a restaurant as long as we had our mask. And I remember thinking to myself,
like, yay, I'm so happy, but man, I hope the little appreciation that it seemed like everyone was getting will still be here.
And I was thinking to myself, like, what can we do so that we don't have to lose something to appreciate it? I feel like so often us humans, it takes us literally having to lose something for us to realize like, oh shoot, I didn't appreciate it while it was here, or I didn't even show it appreciation. And I'm talking about a certain food in the grocery aisle, a certain friendship, a certain relationship, a certain opportunity. It's like we work so hard to get things. Then once we get it, it's like we sort of forget how much we wanted it. Like the gratitude for it went away. I feel that we can keep that appreciation is to practice gratitude daily. And I know it seems easy. It sounds easy. Like, yeah, for sure. It's so easy to say what you're grateful for. Usually people like my family, my friends, and blah, 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 squaze. But I mean, really taking a moment to sit and make a gratitude list. Obviously, as a therapist, or as a professional out there in your profession, to stay on top of it, you need to do research. And one thing that definitely stays consistent and constant is the benefits of practicing gratitude. Things change, but one thing that doesn't is the positive effects gratitude has on us. So how do we practice gratitude? One thing that I think is important is not only just saying what we're grateful for, but taking a moment to actually sit and think about what we're grateful for. Like, connect our emotions to what we're grateful for. One thing that also is important is knowing that we don't have to only be grateful for things that we define as positive or that we perceive as positive. We can also be grateful for the situations that we thought we wanted that didn't work out, because in some way, shape, or form, it molded us into who we are today. And as you know, we always have the opportunity to change who we are. We always have the opportunity to grow. So even situations where we thought we were going to get this, or we feel like we should have had that, which is another topic for another day, because should have, could have, and would have is something that I do not entertain. But taking time during our gratitude to even reflect on the things that didn't work out, our unhealthy childhoods, our broken relationships, everything, depending on how you perceive it, can be seen as a positive. One of the easiest ways to let go of pain and hurt is to practice gratitude. If you're tired of living a miserable life, practice gratitude. So right now it's our time to open up our journals or in the comments below and write 3 things that we are grateful for. But with the 3 things that we're grateful for, what I want you to do is really sit on each one and reflect on the emotions that you feel when you think of what you're grateful for. So for example, let's say I'm grateful for my mom and my dad. I'm gonna take a moment to really reflect on the emotions that are linked to them. The happiness I feel for what they've provided for me, the gratitude I feel for how much they've sacrificed for me and my family. I'm really going to connect my emotions to that. So we have identified what we're grateful for, we linked our emotions to what we are grateful for, and then we write it down or draw or make something. It's up to you what you do. You can have a gratitude jar that you invest in, a penny for this, a penny for that. It's really up to you. Like, this is where, like I said in my previous videos, very individualized how you want to do this. But practicing gratitude is honestly one of the best and most helpful ways to keep a positive mindset. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am grateful for having you as a viewer and being able to provide this resource here of videos that will help you become a more positive and healthy-minded individual. I will see you in my next video. If you have any requests for topics that you want me to talk about, you can always leave them in the comments below. Until then, like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
I love it when I'm like on a roll and then my brain just goes, hold on, wait a minute.